Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and this is the new setup. So this took a long time yesterday to get set up. I got everything finally set up, got the camera, got everything. I can move the camera. The camera's not always going to be in that position. I just kind of wanted you guys to be able to see what I was able to put together. Now, if I move back a little bit and I kind of show you guys, um, you guys can see everything. And this is incredible. I got my sim racing setup over here. I got, like the OLEDs right there. I got that monitor. The other monitor's just right over here. Let me just show you real quick. Right there so you guys can see that one. If I do film any stuff this way, the camera will probably be in this angle right here so that you guys can kind of get a shot of, what's going on over here. But this is awesome, man. Like this is awesome. I've got plenty of room. I don't freaking do everything out of a closet. It's just I got this big closet, I got this other big closet. I would show you that over there, but like I've got like boxes and junk and everything right there. It's not completely cleaned up. This over here, this is pretty awesome. I was able to get everything just kind of running. I'll show you that real quick. So I got that OLED, that one, that little monitor, and then my big OLED right over there in the corner. You can see the PSVR2 way up over there in the corner. You can see the PS5 sitting there. So, I mean, it is a fairly big space that I have here. You know what I mean? Like, I've got a pretty big space to work in. Definitely got plenty of floor. If I want to pull up the PSVR2, I can pull that out and play that. I got Firewall Ultra coming out later this month that I'll definitely be covering that. I really liked the first game, but for some reason it just didn't turn out well the way I I just didn't play it a lot, but it was pretty cool. But yeah, like this is the new setup. As you can see, the sim racing setup, man. Very, very happy with this desk. I bought this desk on Amazon. It was like 200 bucks. But here's the thing with this desk right here. Let me see the Series S down here. Here's the thing with this desk. I wanted something long, obviously, so that I could get the PC. I got Xbox over here, just kind of behind the monitor. It's just the way that things kind of worked out. It just kind of sits there better. I've got my capture card still sitting right here so that when I pull out the Series S, and now I could just pull things out, plug them in, and it's so much easier. I don't have to have everything plugged in all at the same time like I used to. Now I could just pull out the specific piece of equipment that I want to record or make videos for and just put it right there. Xbox Series X always hooked up. Always hooked up. Won't be disconnecting that. Can definitely the only thing that I have to do is do the HDMI cable to record footage for that one, which isn't too bad. It just runs right along there, so I don't have to have all the wires sitting on my desk like I used to. Man, it was so clustered and cluttered and feeling so like I don't know, man. I just wasn't feeling like super proud about it. But now, like all of my cables are run nice and perfect. I've got everything all zip tied. The only cables that are running right now, these three right here, all cables for my screens. Had to buy a new um, had to buy a new display port. I actually bought two of them because I didn't know if I was going to need two of them or not. So I got two of them. They're really nice looking braided cables. They look kind of cool. They kind of just blend in the background. So that was pretty nice. Um, I like having the shelves right here and being able to get the microphone and just kind of hook it right there. That's kind of what I wanted it for. I do need to buy a new microphone arm, something that's going to be able to reach everywhere that I need to. I'll probably end up just getting a whole new microphone, to be completely honest with you. But man, what a freaking experience to become like a real YouTuber. No, I'm just joking. You could pretty much, man, trust me, like this is like 2 years of working at this and collecting this stuff, putting things together, kind of mapping things out, trying to figure out how I want things. But I mean, you can literally start a YouTube channel. I started this YouTube channel with a 720p camera. Like seriously, I went and got one and a little laptop and started this channel. And as it's grown, I've been able to invest more. I've been able to really, really think about how the future of this channel is going to go and what kind of, how we're going to be able to cover things. Now, I know I get a lot of comments, people thinking that I should take like bullet points or something like that and kind of stick on like the point and stuff like that. But that's just that's just kind of not my style. But I am going to work things in for that. Like when I do like a product review or when I'm doing certain stuff, I'm gonna do that. You know, not when I'm on the camera, like when we're talking face to face, more like if I'm, filming like video or something like that of a specific thing, I'll try to do like bullet points. But when I'm talking to you just like this, we're just talking, man. I'm just talking to you like I'd be talking to a friend, and because that's the way I see the people that watch this channel. I see you guys as my friends, so I want to talk to you like you're my friends. I don't want to sit here and come up with some little bullet point or some way to try to make you feel like I'm trying to sell you a product, because I don't really care if you buy these people's product. I don't care. I'm buying this stuff. I'm telling you about my experience with it, and I'm talking to you just like I talk to my friends at work, just like I talk to anybody else. I don't sugarcoat things. I'm not trying to sell you a product. I'm not trying to do anything like that. When people send me, like these Le Power lights, these things are awesome. I got that one set up over there. I love that. I love how I can turn it on and I can get better, better lighting going on. I love there's some products that are actually worth having, and they're cheap enough. They're cheap enough that you can use and utilize them, and they have great function. I try not to cover. Um, I don't cover a lot of stuff on here. Like, see, look at this. We're getting off topic. But I try not to cover a lot of stuff that I wouldn't actively use myself. Like that's just pointless to me. Like that's pointless. If it's not something that I'm gonna use, then I'm not gonna do it. Like this chair. I bought this for the channel. Over 6,000 views on this. What's it called again? This Boston gaming chair. After putting it together and everything, I'm still using it. Still using it to this day. There's no holes in the fabric. Everything. The only thing I got to do is tighten these arms every once in a while, but that's kind of expected for $150 chair or whatever it is. I mean, they've been as low as $100, but I do utilize and use the products that I buy on this channel. I do. I use them. I review them, and I continue to use them. I'm using the Logitech Brio camera for all of my recording and stuff. It's been really, really good. If I put it over here on the 4K screen, then I can do 4K video. But I can't do the 1440p. For some reason, it won't even let me do like 1440p. It's like 1080p or 4K, which is weird, man. They should have a range of stuff. So I might be looking into getting a new camera fairly shortly. But man, this is the setup. This is the way it's gonna look. This is awesome. I'll still have the camera mostly over there facing, that way, just showing you guys like the side view. It's just easier to have it that way so that I can see like the screen and everything else while I'm recording and stuff like that, or if I'm playing video games, obviously. I wanted to show you guys like the different angle for like the sim racing, because when I start doing some more content for the sim racing, I'll be able to have the camera over here pointed toward the seat, and you'll be able to see me in there racing and stuff, in like a little window of the game I'm actually playing. Because believe it or not, this AMD graphics card lets me actually use the software, have my camera in there, and play the freaking video game at the time without messing with my freaking my gameplay. Like I don't have to drop it down to the 35 frames a second to be able to record my face on there like I did with GeForce. GeForce freaking sucked. Like it sucked compared to what this AMD software is. Like this is incredible for creators. If you're like doing like high quality video editing stuff like that, maybe you need your Nvidia graphics card. But if you're doing simple like gameplay recording, like recording yourself and doing that, like what we do on this channel, dude, this graphics card's awesome. The software is freaking awesome. I love it. I love how it lets me do everything that I want to do, and it's simple. Like it's simple. It was so easy to start learning how to use AMD software. It's not even funny. So that's my biggest thing. Like I feel like I like this. I feel like I like the AMD um, side of things a little bit better for the type of content that I'm personally creating. I mean, if you're doing like high quality video, I don't have any idea how that's going to work. One of these days, maybe I'll try it. Like I said, I use Cyberlink Power Director, which has been awesome. Does everything I need it to do. I can snap into videos. I can cut them up, put them in there however I want, change the do whatever I want, and it works just fine. So I'm happy with that. My AMD software works wonderful with that. It works wonderful. It works good with Streamlabs. So overall, the new setup is freaking awesome. You can see the fight stick right here, Stu. Too. I got the fight stick sitting right there at the little monitor. That Ego fight stick. That thing is such an awesome fight stick. I like playing Diablo 4 with that thing. Yeah, right here. I like playing Diablo 4 with that thing. It's so cool. You just walk around, you get all your oh, dude, it's so much easier to play certain games with a fight stick. It really is. So I do use it. I just haven't been able to play any Diablo lately. Got a lot of video game content that I want to do today now that the setup is complete and it looks freaking awesome. It looks super clean in here. It's super clean. Got the MetaQuest behind me. Got the PSVR 2. I might try to find a way to put the PSVR 2 back in the frame so that people know I still have it and it's still there. But I haven't really figured. I don't know, man. I like this cleaner look. I like this cleaner look. It looks a little bit more minimalistic. I don't have everything just sitting on that little. Dude, I went from a table half the size to like twice the size. So it's it feels better. I don't have like that monitor's over there farther now. I don't have this one here like right next to it anymore, right next to the PC with it standing on the little freaking. Oh my gosh. This looks so much better, so much cleaner. So thank you guys for supporting this channel. You guys have been freaking awesome. I'm grateful that I get to make this content and that you guys watch it. I really am. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you probably hear this all the time from other channels, but this really is an incredible journey that I've been on this last couple of years. It started off, it was really stressful at first. Like it is. It's starting anything new is really stressful. This is like the hardest thing that I think I've this is probably the hardest thing that I've ever had to learn how to do on the fly while like winging it the whole freaking way and trying to get better. But now that I've got like the basics and I figured, most of the stuff out, now I can just really start focusing on making better content, doing better, um, listening to the community a little bit better and, working in some of your guys' ideas for content. Cause you guys give some amazing ideas and some amazing, feedback to this channel. I even listen to the trolls, man. Cause unfortunately you kind of have to, because there are people out there that actively think like that, and your whole identity and your whole thing as a creator or as an influencer is to influence people. And the more we can influence those troll type people to become better people and to see gaming as it's video games, guys. It's video games. To be able to help people come back from all the negativity that's just out there on the internet right now, to help them to try to come back and at least have some sort of a positive place that they can come and still be able to hear some positive gaming stuff, in between all the negative stuff that negativity sells. It does, man. And I mean, like, I could 100% jump on that bandwagon and make some creative negative content and grow my channel really big. But is that the kind of, I don't like the way that makes you feel. Like, I don't like the way that makes me feel. I'd rather do good content. I'd rather do clean content. I'd rather do content that everybody can watch, and get along with. So at the end at the end of the day, it's just been an amazing journey, and this is really fun, man. Like, this is fun, but it does get stressful. There are days that I'm literally just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to make content. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep and watch TV. But then I'm like, dude, if you're just laying there watching TV, why can't you play a video game and make some content? Why can't you think of something? What's going on with you? And that's always in my head. And I'm just thinking like, gosh. I'm grateful to have a full-time job because it helps separate what's going on, with the channel wise. It helps me go and focus and make sure that I've got my living situated so that I can come here and make the content that I want to make. So I'm grateful for that, and I don't think I would ever quit my job to do YouTube full time. Like, unless I was making like ridiculous amounts of money to not have to work, maybe then, like, obviously, but then that means my content would be so good that I would have to be thinking of new stuff all the time. So yeah, I'm grateful that I still have the ability to have a real job and do this. And I do work hard. I work 7 days a week on this channel. I literally work 7 days a week doing this. So, all right, my friends, thank you for watching. I know this is kind of just like a blah, 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 look at me, kind of video, but it really isn't. It's one of those like, hey man, like, this is awesome. I wanted you guys to see the growth and see the growth that you've helped create on this channel. So this is awesome, man. And I really do appreciate you and thank you for being part of this community. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.